This is Unit 30, Expectations with Be Supposed to. This is on page 414. It says, who are the people? What is their relationship? Are they having a nice evening? How are they feeling? What is the problem? Let's go ahead and read the story here. It was supposed to be a nice evening. Last week, my friend, let's call her Anna, invited her new boyfriend, we'll call him Andy, home to meet her family for the first time. It was supposed to be a nice evening, but it didn't exactly turn out as expected. To begin with, Andy came late. He was supposed to arrive at 7, but didn't get there until 7:20. Anna was upset. In her family, people always arrive exactly on time. Being even 10 minutes late is considered rude. Then, when Anna introduced Andy to her mother, he tried to give her a kiss on the cheek. Her mother was shocked. In her culture, men aren't supposed to kiss women they don't know. The evening went from bad to worse. When they sat down to eat, Andy put his elbows on the table. A definite no-no in Anna's house. But the norm in Andy's more relaxed home. Andy thought the food was delicious, but when he helped himself to a second serving of potatoes, Anna kicked him under the table. He was supposed to wait until someone offered him more food. Andy sensed there was something wrong, but he didn't know what it was. He tried to break the ice by asking some questions. He asked Anna's father about the nice new car he saw in the driveway, and he got a polite answer. But when he asked about the price, there was an uncomfortable silence around the table. Andy didn't realize that in many families you aren't supposed to discuss money issues with strangers. The details can vary, but the general story probably sounds familiar. Different cultures and even different families often have different rules of behavior. What are good manners for one group may be impolite for another group. For example, in some cultures you're not supposed to make any noise while eating, but in other cultures such as Japan, slurping is a way of showing that you like the food. If good manners vary from place to place, how is a person supposed to know what to do? The internet can provide a lot of helpful information about manners. Even better, you should try to discuss these issues with someone familiar with the situation you're going to be in. Andy needed to talk with Anna about her and her family's expectations before showing up at Anna's house. The evening was a disaster, and Andy and Anna are not seeing each other anymore. Andy feels bad, but he won't make the same mistakes twice. Sometimes experience is the best teacher. Okay, let's see. This is the vocabulary. Choose the correct word that completes the sentence. Our plans are definite. We won't change them. Definite means you're sure about it. A rude person is not polite. The norm is the usual way of doing something. So norm is like tradition or customs. Andy sensed there was a problem, but he wasn't completely certain about it. So here we have certain. An issue is a topic or problem that people discuss. Topic. If you are familiar with a custom, you know something about it. So here we have to use know. Shows you're familiar. Andy and Anna expected to have a nice evening. That's true. See, the title is called It Was Supposed to Be a Nice Evening, so they thought it was going to be nice. Andy arrived on time. False. He got there at 7:20 and Anna was upset. He kissed Anna's mother. That's true. And Anna's mother was uncomfortable. Anna's father wanted to discuss the price of the family car. False. Andy asked about it, but the dad got kind of uncomfortable because you're not supposed to discuss prices of things. Andy made noises while he was eating. It doesn't say anything about that, so don't know. It was okay for Andy to take more potatoes. That's false. He was supposed to wait until somebody offered him. He's not supposed to take without somebody saying it's okay.